So we're gonna go ahead and start off comfortably seated. Rest your hands on your knees. Let your shoulders relax. Relax your fingers. Gently close your eyes. And just breathe naturally. Doesn't matter how fast, how slow. Just a nice, comfortable pace. You want to feel your feet making contact with the mat. Feel the floor supporting you. And as you're ready, you'll take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, let the shoulders relax. Feel the body get nice and heavy. And then another nice deep breath in. Exhale. Let the mind slow down a little bit. And you'll do one more big breath in. Exhale nice and slowly. And then you'll just relax and breathe naturally. And we'll stay here for a few moments. Notice your posture. Sitting up nice and tall. The crown of your head is reaching towards the sky. Try to keep your your mind nice and calm. If thoughts come in, that's okay. Just notice they're there. Kind of brush them off to the side. Now we're going to bring our hands to rest on our mat in front of us. You can open your eyes, you can keep them closed, that's up to you. Take a deep breath in. I want you to make the spine nice and long. And then as you exhale, gently walk or slide the hands forward. You can let your head relax down in between your arms. The abdominals are tucked in, so just kind of take notice of your belly. If you feel like you're forcing it out, think more about just contracting those abdominal muscles a little bit. You want to feel an opening in the low back. You might feel an opening in the upper back. You feel the inner thigh release. And then on your next inhale, keeping your hands on your mat, round up nice and slowly, rolling those shoulders back nice and slow until you come all the way up. Good. Now we're going to make it down onto our back. So you're going to be lying down on your back. The knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. Arms can be down by your side, they can come straight out to your side, that's up to you. Your feet are flat, shoulders relaxed. Just allow both knees to gently sway to one side. And then they'll come up to the center. And then they'll gently sway to the other side. So it's just a nice smooth motion, gently letting the knees drop to one side. They'll come to the center, over to the other side. And then we'll switch. You'll come back to the center. You'll do one more to each side. Come to the center. Finish to that last side nice and slowly. And then you'll come up to the center. Let those feet stay resting on the mat. Arms will come straight down by your side. You're going to take your right knee and hug it in towards your chest. Let your shoulders relax back against the mat. The abdominals are slightly tucked in, so we're stretching out that low back a little bit. Good. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and release that leg. Place the foot onto the floor. And then bring that left knee up into the chest. Reach around the thigh. Hug it in nice and close. Relax and breathe here. If you want to roll out that foot a little bit, you can. Good. You'll stay here one more breath. Then you'll relax. Place that foot back down onto the floor. Good. Now we're going to hug both knees into the chest. Hug them in, shoulders stay relaxed back. The head continues to rest on the mat. Good. Then you'll gently replace both feet back down to the floor. Arms come down by your side. Slide your heels fairly close to your butt. And we're gonna lift up into a bridge. So hands on the mat, feet on the floor. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Then you'll roll down nice and slowly. And then bring both knees up, hug the knees into the chest. You'll release gently, feet to the floor, lift back up into that bridge. Knees stay towards each other, lower back down slow. Bring those knees into the chest. Gently relax, feet to the floor, one last bridge. Feet and hands rest on the mat. Knees are reaching towards each other. Lower back down slow. Hug those knees into the chest. Let those shoulders relax. Release the legs, place the feet onto the floor. And you're gonna make your way up to a seated position, however you need to get there. And we're gonna come onto our hands and knees. So your hands will be underneath your shoulders. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Good. The tops of the feet are gonna rest on the mat. Abdominals are nice and strong. Good. So all we're gonna do is some little circles here. So you're gonna kind of circle over to the right side. Move your whole body around. You'll come forward, over to the right, over to the left side. So what we're doing is lubricating those wrist joints, a little bit of the shoulder joints, the hips. You'll go around one more time in this direction. And then you'll hold it in the center and you'll switch sides. Go to the left side, nice and slow and controlled. Come around one more time. Take it all the way around. When you come back to the center, just relax right here. Keeping those knees right where they are. We're gonna go into our cat-cow pose. So we all know that. Tummy is in. Inhale, allow your belly to drop and your head and your tailbone come up. Good. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, and tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale as the belly comes down. Round, arch up. Good. Exhale, tuck that tailbone and round up. So we're creating a nice little wave in the spine. Round up as you exhale. We'll flow through that one more time. Inhale as the belly comes down. Exhale as we round up, tuck that tummy in. And then you'll relax, just come to that nice neutral position. Good. Tuck those toes underneath. We're just gonna stretch out the bottoms of the feet. Sit back onto those heels. So you can just lower the hips back, but if you want to walk all the way up and balance back onto those heels, you can do that. Allow those toes to spread out. Breathing here, relax those shoulders. One more breath. Then we'll slowly come forward to release it. You're gonna come back onto your hands and kind of lift the feet, and you can just roll out the feet. Kind of roll them around, wiggle those toes a little bit. And then you'll relax the feet back down. Walk your hands forward just a little bit. Tuck your toes as you make your way up into your downward facing dog. So your hips are up towards the sky. Your fingers are nice and wide. Abdominals are tucked in. Now remember, we can bend those knees. You can still lift those hips high with the knees bent. You can walk out those feet, bend one knee, bend the other, as we just kind of loosen up the lower body and the hips. Then we'll hold it, allow both heels to relax. Good. Abdominals nice and strong. Feel all 10 fingers press into that mat. Allow the heels to relax. One more breath here. Then on our next exhale, you're gonna look towards your hands. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. They're gonna be about hip width apart, wherever you're comfortable. And just hold a forward fold position. Allow the weight of the body to hang forward. Allow the head to be nice and heavy. Again, think about tucking those abdominals in. And then on our next inhale, we're gonna round up till we come all the way up to that standing position. Shoulders come up over those hips. Hips are over top of those knees. Relax the shoulders. Good. We're gonna move into our sun salutation. So starting with your arms at your side. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, go ahead and fold forward. You'll inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward, plant your hands, step back into your downward facing dog. You're gonna stay here for one breath. Tummy is in. You're gonna inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Remember, you can lower the knee and then step forward. Straighten the back leg and lift up into that nice high crescent lunge. You can reach overhead. You can reach forward. Come forward, hands to the mat. You're gonna step together at the top. Good. Inhale, round up nice and slow. Hands to the top. They come down to the heart. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to that spinal extension or half lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step back to your downward facing dog. You're gonna stay here one breath, hips stay up nice and high. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it forward between those hands. Inhale, come up into that nice high crescent lunge. And again, you may stay here if this is better with that back knee on the floor. Go ahead and come forward. Step together at the top. Inhale, sweep those arms out wide as we stand up tall. And the hands come down to the heart. Good. Inhale, lift. So we move with our breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to that nice half lift. Exhale, forward, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. A little quicker this time. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, it comes forward between those hands. Inhale, come up into that nice high lunge. Good. Exhale, come forward. Step together at the top. Inhale, come up to that mountain pose. Palms touch, hands come to the heart. Inhale, lift. Now you may follow your fingers with your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, bend your knees if you need to. Step back to downward dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, as it comes forward. Inhale, come up into that nice high crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, come forward. Step together at the top. Inhale, sweep the arms up tall. Palms touch, hands come to the heart. One more time each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, come up into your high lunge or crescent lunge. Exhale, come forward, hands to the mat. Step together at the top. Inhale, mountain pose. Palms touch, hands come to the heart. One last time as we get nice and warm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, come up into that crescent lunge. Those abdominals stay tucked in. Exhale, come forward. Step together at the top. Inhale, sweep the arms out wide as we stand up tall. Palms touch, hands come to the heart. Relax and breathe here. Kind of wiggle those toes. Good. Let your arms come down by your side. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes for a few moments. Focus on your feet. Make sure you feel your big toe, your pinky toe, all four corners of your feet pressing into that mat. Good. And we want to try and hold that position, engage those thighs. We're going to inhale, reach both arms up overhead. And you can open the eyes. Exhale, you're going to sway to the right side. Keeping the chest open. Inhale, come to the top. Exhale, sway to the left side. Inhale, come up to the top. Exhale, go to the right. Lift up out of that waist. Inhale, come to the top. Exhale to the left. Both feet stay nice and planted. Inhale, come to the top. One more time to the right. Abdominals stay tucked in. Inhale, come to the top. One more to the left. Inhale, come to the top. Exhale, let your arms come down by your side and relax those shoulders. Wiggle those fingers. Now we're gonna go into that half sun salutation. So we'll just come up into the half lift. You'll forward fold, and then we're gonna come up into chair. Arms at your side, relax the shoulders. Inhale up to mountain pose. Exhale to forward fold. You'll lift up halfway. Exhale forward. Now this time as you inhale, come up into chair pose. So you're gonna sit back onto those heels. The arms can reach forward. They may rest on your thighs. They can rest at the heart. You may reach overhead. Just make sure we relax the shoulders. Tuck those abdominals in. And we wanna feel those thighs getting nice and warm. One more breath here. Then you'll inhale, stand up nice and tall. We're gonna exhale, come back down into that chair. Elbows come down into those cactus arms. Elbows open wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, engaging the back muscles. Sitting back down low as we can. The weight is on those heels. Then as you inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale into your forward fold, back into that half sun salutation. Inhale to half lift. Exhale forward. Inhale, come up into chair pose. We're gonna move a little quicker. Stay here one breath. You'll inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, sit back into that chair with your cactus arms. Relax those shoulders, breathe here. Inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. One more round, inhale to your half lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come up into that chair pose. Arms either sweep forward or overhead. Then you'll inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, sit back into that chair one more time to those cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades, opening the chest. Weight is back on those heels. Then we'll inhale, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, just want you to forward fold, and you're gonna stay here. Give that back a little break. Tummy is tucked in. Then you'll inhale, round up nice and slowly. And we're gonna move into some of our balance poses. So, firm your left thigh. Contract it, press that whole foot into your mat. Lift your right heel. Hands are gonna come to the heart to start. Find a focal point to stare at, something that's not moving. When you're ready, go ahead and lift that right foot, bending your knee. Engage your left thigh, contract those abdominals, relax the shoulders. Now you may stay here. If you'd like to reach those arms up towards the sky, you can do so. You'll stay here one more breath. Go ahead and bring those hands to the heart. Place that right foot onto the floor behind your left leg. So let the toe touch. Good. Again, press that left foot into the mat. Tummy is in. We're gonna go into warrior three. You're gonna hinge right here at that little hip crease. You're gonna come forward. How far you lift that left leg, that right leg is up to you. Your hands can stay here at your heart. They can reach back into airplane arms. Good. Don't worry if you wobble. Put your foot down for balance if you need to. Good. One more breath here. You'll stand up nice and tall. Feet come together or comfortable distance apart. Good. Press into your right foot. Engage that right thigh. Abdominals are tucked in. Lift your left heel slightly. Find your focal point in front of you. Gently lift that right knee when you're ready. Abdominals stay nice and strong. And if you're ready, you may reach those arms high. They may also stay at your heart. If you're reaching high, make sure the shoulders relax away from those ears. Engage that right thigh. Bring those hands to the heart if they're not already there. You're gonna either take that left foot to the floor behind you, or you're gonna hinge forward and extend that leg straight back into your warrior three. You may bend your right knee a little bit to help your balance. Arms can reach back to those airplane arms, or they can stay here at your heart. Then you'll come up nice and slowly. Place that foot back down. Arms come down by your side. Good. Separate those feet a little bit. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Tuck the tummy in. You'll round up nice and slowly. Rolling the shoulders back. And we're gonna go into that nice little flow. So we're gonna inhale the arms overhead. Exhale into your forward fold. You'll lift up halfway. Exhale, come forward, plant the hands, step back into your downward facing dog. Hips up high. You'll inhale, come forward to a plank. Good, engage those thighs. Exhale, come forward, come down into that chaturanga, laying all the way down. Tops of the feet on the mat. Inhale, lift the chest slightly to your cobra. Good, exhale, forward. Tuck the toes, inhale, come up into your plank. Lift the hips high, heels relax. All 10 fingers pressed into the mat. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Hips stay forward. Exhale, bring it forward between your hands. And we're gonna come up into that crescent lunge. You're gonna step that foot forward. Good. Inhale, the hands come up, either chest level, reaching forward or to the heart or overhead. Good. Pushing back through that heel. Engage this left thigh. Engage the right thigh. And again, to modify, we can come down onto that knee in the back. Breathe here. Now you may open up a little more, reaching back into a small back bend. Good. One more breath here. Now on your next inhale, you're gonna open up, face that left side into warrior two. So the toes on the left face that left wall. The toes on the right face forward, arms out, shoulders relax. Use your mirror. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips, and you'll sink into that right leg. Good. As you're ready, go ahead and turn that gaze. So you look towards your fingertips on the right, so towards me. Relax. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Make sure you feel all four corners of both feet rooting down into that mat. Both thighs are nice and strong. Now, as you inhale, you're gonna go ahead and straighten your right leg into triangle pose. We're gonna do a reverse triangle to start. So the right hand lifts up, you're gonna reach back. Your hand can either reach towards that back wall, it can reach towards the sky. Your gaze can be towards your fingers on that right hand or straight ahead. And that back hand is nice and light on that back leg. One more breath here. Both legs are still strong. Then as you inhale, you're gonna come up nice and slowly. Good. If you're gonna use your block, go ahead and take a block. Let it rest right beside your right foot. Good. Both legs stay straight. Toes on the left, continue to the left wall, arms out. Relax the shoulders, take a deep breath. Exhale, I want you to reach towards me over your toes on the right, and you're gonna hinge forward from those hips. Reach your left hand high to the sky. The right hand can rest on your block. Remember, you can make it stand up nice and tall. It can rest on the shin, nice and lightly. Just try not to collapse the weight of your body onto the leg or the block. Relax your shoulders. If you need to lower that left hand, go ahead and lower to your hip. Just try to keep the chest open. Good. You're gonna inhale, come up nice and slowly. Good, I'm gonna let you come up, keep the block on the floor. Come all the way up, good. Let your arms come down by your side. You're gonna step together at the top edge of your mat. Okay, feet underneath your hips. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna go into that flow one more time. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant those hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into your plank, tummy is in. Hinge forward a little bit on those toes. As you come down to your chaturanga, bend those elbows. Flatten the feet, inhale, lift to cobra, good. Exhale, forward. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift to plank. Downward facing dog. Abdominals stay nice and strong. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale as it comes forward between your hands. Inhale, sweep up to that crescent lunge. Again, the hands can reach high, shoulders relaxed. The hands can reach forward. They can even rest apart. Press back through that heel. Good. Tummy is in. You may lean back slightly if that feels good for you. If not, you're going to stay upright. Breathe here. Then on your next inhale, you're going to open up and face that right wall. Arms come out straight. Toes on the right, facing to the right wall. The knee in front is bent, and the toes are reaching forward. Shoulders relaxed. Tummy is in. You may turn that gaze and look over those fingertips on the left. Good. Reach actively out through those fingertips. Helps to activate all those muscles in the arm. Breathe here. Feel the outside of that back foot press into that mat. And on your next inhale, straighten that front leg. Flip that left palm, reach back into that reverse triangle. Looking either towards the fingertips, you may look straight ahead. So if looking up to the sky is uncomfortable on your neck, you can just keep your head forward. Think about reaching up through the fingers. Reach out and engage those thighs. Abdominals are nice and strong. Then you'll inhale, come back up to the center slowly. Good. Go ahead and grasp your block. Bring it next to that foot in the front. Both legs continue to stay straight. Engage those thighs. Arms reach out shoulder level. Relax the shoulders, tuck the tummy in. Inhale here. Exhale, reach forward towards me over those toes. Keep the legs straight and hinge towards that block. So both legs are straight. Reaching up nice and high. And again, the hand can be on the block. It can rest on or in front of the shin. Fingertips reach high to the sky. Abdominals are nice and strong. It helps our balance. Then you'll inhale, come up nice and slowly. Engage those abdominal muscles as you come up. Good. Relax those arms down by your side. Step towards the top edge of your mat. You can place the block in front. Good. Feet are underneath our hips. And we're going to do a standing figure 4. So bring your hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders. Find something to focus on, something that's not moving. I want you to engage your right thigh. Press that foot into the floor. Lift your left heel a little bit. As you have your balance, you're going to take that left foot. It's going to come across your right thigh, above your knee, and you're going to sit back into that hip stretch. So it's like you're sitting into a squat position or into a chair. If it helps your balance, if you kind of hold onto your foot and the knee, sometimes that will help. Think about keeping the tummy in nice and tight. One more breath here. Slowly come back up to standing. Good. Place that foot behind you. Good. Release your arms. Again, find that focal point, engage your abdominals. Into our dancer's pose or your quad stretch, so you're going to reach back, grasp your left foot. You may, if you need to, hold on to something for balance, maybe at one of the bikes. You're going to push back through that left leg. And you can keep your hands here at your heart or reach it up overhead. Good. I know it's a tough one. Release the foot, bring the hand back down. Press that left foot into the mat. Engage your thigh. Lift your right heel a little bit, hands to the heart. Bend that right knee, cross that right foot over. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. And just relax here. Feel that hip open up. Relax that leg. One more breath here. Then you're going to come up nice and slowly. Place that foot onto the mat. Good. Relax your arms down by your side. Take that right leg back. Root down through that left leg. Tummy is in. Find your stationary point. Go ahead and reach back, grasp that right foot. Press that left foot into the mat. If you're ready, you can reach that left arm high. You'll press back through that foot, and you can hinge forward slightly if that works for you. If it doesn't, you're going to stay up here. Reaching the fingers high. You'll release the foot, let the hands come down. Arms at your side. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, I just want you to fold forward. Just kind of open up that low back a little bit. Go ahead and walk your feet towards the outside edge of your mat. So they're a little wider. Yeah. Let the weight of your upper body and the head hang forward. And you're going to cross those arms into that ragdoll position. Good. And just relax here. Feel that opening in the back of the body. You feel the hamstrings, the back of the thighs open up. Abdominals tucked in. You may bend those knees if you need to. Then you'll release the hands, place them onto the mat, bend the knees if you need to get there. And we're going to come down onto our hands and knees. Good. Hands under those shoulders. And we're going to do that fun little balance table. So I want you to think about keeping your abdominal muscles nice and strong. Hands under the shoulders. Take your right leg straight back. Take your left arm and reach it straight out like it's reaching straight out from the shoulder, right in line with that ear. Tummy is in nice and tight. Press down through those fingers on the right. You'll come back down onto the mat with the hand and knee. Good. Take the left leg straight back. Reach up. Reach that right arm forward. Really focus on keeping those abdominals strong. The core is really important for our balance. And the core is not just your abdominals, it's the back. It's the gluteal muscles, the hips. One more breath here. Relax, lower that hand and knee back down onto the mat. And just come into a cat pose. So round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe here. Gently relax, bring that spine back down to that nice neutral position. And we're gonna make our way to a seated position. So you can roll over your feet, however works best for you to get there. Feet on the floor, knees are bent. Kind of bring those thighs in line with those hips. Abdominals are nice and strong. So we sit up nice and tall. Engage your abdominals as you lean back. Now you can bring the hands behind the thighs and lift the feet. This would be a modified boat pose. This would be your full boat pose, reaching the arms out. Reach the fingertips up. Reach the toes up. We can always come back here. We're still working those abdominals. That's what's holding us here in this nice position. Breathe here. Go ahead and relax the feet, place them onto the mat. You're gonna roll all the way down onto your back. All the way down, arms at your side. Hug both knees into the chest. Opening up that low back a little bit. Relax the shoulders. Now place your left foot onto the floor. Good. Take your right leg, extend it straight up. Arms are gonna come down by your side. Now you may hold that leg there and gently slide that left leg so it is extended onto the mat. Yep, just like that, Bobby. Yep. Now if you need to, that left knee can always bend. Hug that right knee towards the chest. And if it's not already, we're gonna bend that left knee, place the foot on the floor, release the right leg, place your right foot onto the mat with the knee bent to start. Take your left leg high. You may hold on to the calf, the ankle, just don't pull on your knee. You may hold on to the thigh. And then as you're ready, extend that right leg straight out onto the mat. Opening up those hamstrings. Bend that right knee, that foot comes to the floor. Release the left leg all the way down to the mat. Good. Reach around, hug both knees into the chest one more time. Gently rock side to side. I want you to feel a little massaging in that low back. Then you'll come to a nice still position. And we're gonna go into happy baby. So the knees separate slightly. Reach in between your knees and grasp either the outside edge of your foot or the inside arch and press those knees down. Allow the head to relax against that mat. And just breathe here. Feel free again to rock side to side if you'd like. Or you can stay in that still position. Now gently come back to that still position. Release the feet. Bring the knees into the center. Place the feet back down onto the mat. Arms at your side. Go ahead and extend those legs straight out onto your mat. I want you to get nice and comfortable. We're going to move into our Shavasana, or that relaxation. So you may keep the legs extended. Anytime you need to, bend your knees if this is more comfortable. Arms relaxed by your side. Turn your palms so they look up towards the sky, and let your shoulders relax back against the mat. Now you'll gently close those eyes. And I want you to get nice and comfortable. So if you kind of need to tuck the shoulder blades, maybe wiggle the feet a little bit, and come to a nice, still position. Gently close those eyes. Feel your body supported. Feel those muscles relax. And just breathe naturally in and out through your nose. Focus on our contact points. You feel the back of your head resting against the mat. You feel the shoulder blades making contact. You come down to those elbows. You feel them resting, possibly making a small dent in that mat. Feel the hands resting. As you feel the butt pressing into the mat, let the legs relax. As you feel the calves spreading out onto the mat. We come all the way down to those heels. Allow those feet to just relax open. As you breathe here for a few moments, feel the muscles in the body release. Feel the tension gently leaving your body and sinking down into your mat. As we slowly bring that focus up to the very tip of your nose. And as you focus on that tiny little spot the tip of your nose, you feel the muscles in the face relax and soften, releasing that tension across the forehead as you allow the jaw to relax. You feel the front and the back of the throat release. You feel the shoulders open up and roll back. We feel that chest and heart just open up towards the sky. And as you slowly travel down from the shoulders into the arms, make your way into the very center of your palms. As you feel those fingers curl as they relax. Those arms are nice and heavy. There's no resistance. And as your focus slowly comes from the arms down into your hips, you feel the hips relax open. And as we slowly make our way down the thighs, feeling those muscles release. down over the knees. You will slowly travel down those lower legs into the heels. And from the heels, you're going to feel some warmth spread across the bottoms of your feet, all the way out to the toes. And as you focus on the toes, just noticing any sensation in the toes and the feet. That focus slowly comes back up to our hands. Feel those fingers and any sensation in the hands or the fingers. And as you slowly bring that focus to that space between the nostrils and the upper lip, as you take some nice deep breaths in, feel the air spreading up into the nostrils, and you want to feel the warmth as you exhale. Take some nice deep breaths in. You'll exhale slowly, allow the body to soften. One more big breath in. And then after your nice long exhale, you'll just relax and breathe naturally. Now as you gently wiggle your fingers and toes, you want to introduce movement back to your body slowly. So you'll bend your knees, place those feet flat on the floor. Allow those palms to turn down if they're not already. And you're going to slowly make your way up to a seated position, however that works best for you. Allow those hands to rest onto the thighs again. Let those shoulders relax. The eyes stay gently closed for a few more moments. Think about keeping that body nice and soft. Continue to sit nice and tall. And again, while you're seated here, take notice of your posture. Does it feel a little more easy, a little more quiet? The mind is a little more calm. As you inhale, go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Allow your palms to touch at the top. Exhale, bring your hands down to the heart and relax the shoulders. Allow those thumbs to rest against the chest. And our thoughts for this evening is tomorrow is a new day. Mistakes are part of life. Saying no is okay, something I'm not the best at. Not everyone has to like you. And beauty and strength come from within. Inhale, go ahead and reach those arms up overhead. Open your eyes. Let those arms come down by your side. Relax the shoulders. Wiggle those fingers. Thank you for coming. Namaste. Have a lovely weekend. You too. Thank you. I will see you here next week. Looks like you managed to beat